I would like to speak about the coronavirus and my relationship with this small organism, I will say. I will not speak about fear and stuff like this, but more that the fact that at the beginning of the coronavirus, I was in France, um, and I was waiting for to get my visa. And when I used to say that I will go to Japan to join my family, the people react like, "Are you serious? You really want to go to Asia at this time?" So of course, my family was already in Japan, so it was a no-brainer. Definitely, I wanted to be in Japan as well. But that was really special because. The European people they started to, you know, to say that Japanese people, or not only Japanese but Asian people, were really like, the sick person where we don't want to go, and we have to let them there, and maybe that was a bit like, yeah, they are not really. Um, Clean, so that's not surprising. You know, this kind of feeling not really kind. And uh, when I was in France, I decided to come early on in Japan for personal reason. And when I was at the airport, everyone wanted to 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 cancel and to get their money back from their trip to Asia, and that was really uh, really how can I say, really short. Really, I was on the edge because just 1 week after, finally the virus was. Really installed in Europe, and I couldn't. I would have couldn't. No, yeah, I would have couldn't take my plane to go to Japan because the airport. No, the government stopped the the borders, I would say. So finally, and when I arrived in Japan, all the Japanese they said, "Are you okay? That's really rude. What's happened in France and stuff like this." And they started to maybe to have the same behavior like in Europe. All the people die, but no, not all the people, but I would say some, no, a lot of people died about the virus compared to Asia and blah blah blah. That was always the same thing. I compare myself with the rest of the world, and I try to find a way to feel better. Uh, and that's quite funny because now the virus, uh, 3 days ago, the virus was in Tokyo, and it was before the weekend, so the salaryman they used to take the Shinkansen to come in in the in the city, in the countryside, I would say. So after that, it was Osaka, so Tokyo, Osaka, and after that, Kyoto, and that was this weekend. And yesterday we found, sorry, one person with the coronavirus, just the city next to us. So little by little, the virus is getting closer to us. I would say with my family, and uh, honestly, I think that all the people on this planet will get this virus, so it's not really necessary to hide. And you probably have heard many things about the virus and the vibrations and stuff like this. So you know that it depends of how you feel in your life, and to if you are confident and you are in good shape and in good mind, there is no reason to be affected by this virus. So honestly, we are not afraid. But that was really interesting to see how the virus turned around, like following, because I was in Japan and after I quit, and the virus was in Japan after, and I get I came to France, and after that the virus come to Europe, and I quit the France, and it's like, it's following me. Of course, I'm not good. Huh? I don't say that. That's just funny, I think. And the other thing that's the fact that I don't like so much the people to compare with the rest of the world, or just to the neighbors. And we are all different, and we are here to live our own experience. There is no necessary to compare. We are just light, so we don't have to feel lower than anyone else. And it's not because someone died just next to you that you will die as well, and the opposite as well. I'm sorry about that. So I told you my last dream, and I think that's quite clear. Uh, Everything will be okay in the future. We don't have to be afraid. We just have to wonder the right questions about ourselves. Why I'm here? I mean, personally, and am I at the right place? And what is funny is that running on the earth and be followed by the coronavirus, I always feel that I was at the right place at the right moment. And so ask yourself, wonder, I wonder, no, wonder yourself. I don't know. I don't know. English is so difficult for me. But I really want to share all of this with you because I think it's important. That the same with about the water and the fact that you have to drink. Don't forget about that. I will probably do another video about this topic, about the water and drinking. It's really, really, really important at that moment. So don't forget about that. And I wanted to share as well the cherry blossom. As you could see, I am in Japan, and here we have the cherry blossom. And I did already a video about this, so you can enjoy as well. So I wish you the best, definitely. Don't forget, you are just light.